Hello, testing, testing. Can I make sure this is working with the new camera and microphone? I'm trying to see if I can see the comments from you guys or something to see if you guys are watching. So I'll just go ahead and do this. I can always make another one if I need to. This is the medical update for 2/5/25, February 5th. And all I can say is it's been a wild ride the last few months. Mostly not fun, but today was a very positive day, and it turned out to be the right timing to share sort of this full, well, I still got a little bit of a process to go, but things are kind of becoming clear now on what I'm going to be doing and the diagnosis and everything, even though I have several doctors that I'm still talking to. So the short story is, in 2008, I had testicular cancer, had that all taken care of, was clean bill of health for a long time. This is the resurgence of it, basically, which is actually an answer to my prayer, because out of all the possibilities and unknowns of what it could have been, that's actually the best scenario and most treatable as far as seminoma cancer goes. So obviously nobody ever wants to hear those words in the doctor's office or on the phone or anywhere, that, hey, you got this thing and it's not a quick fix and just all that. But actually the worst part has been the pain management. And I'm not going to go into all those details, of course. I just want to give you guys sort of the full scoop, everything that you need to know. And it's easier than telling absolutely everybody one-on-one, which I'd be glad to do, but it's just usually hard to keep up with. But I just want to make sure I say that I thank God, my family, and friends for all the ways You've blessed me over the last month. I remember thinking a couple of years ago, when I was learning more about natural medicines, and gee, what would I do if I was in that situation again? And maybe there was more options. Would I be brave enough to kind of go maybe a little bit different path than the masses? And I don't know how you want, if you want to look at it this way, but if you want to trust God more than man and trust the things that you've learned, and I'm kind of getting put through that fire right now, but I'm not against. I haven't totally decided yet, because I still have a lot more information that needs to come my way. And in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be at that point of, I guess, final treatment decision phase, and then from there, it's just going through the process and more prayers and, yeah, just hoping that everything goes well. But I really wanted to share more than anything today, besides just that update and kind of here's where I'm at, is that every single one of you that texted me something or use this as an opportunity to share something with me, it's been a big blessing. And this experience has definitely blessed me. here it comes. It's strengthened me. I'm looking at things in a different way. See, that's a problem. It's hard to talk about without every little string getting pulled behind the scenes. Many of you have shown how much you care and who you really are and how special you are to me. I tend to be more of a one-on-one kind of friend than the group party time kind of friend, and I'm totally good with that. But I'm also more of the kind of quality over quantity friend that you may not hear from for a while. But I've heard from some of you after many years for the first time just in this last month, and some of those messages hit even harder than my close friends. No offense. They've all been amazing, but it really is quality over quantity to me, and it always will be. And Randy, Todd, you guys are perfect examples of that. And I can't imagine the last month without having all that. And really just feeling God work through you directly. You're speaking for him. You're speaking for the King. And truth is truth. And for me, you can't hide authenticity. Words are words by themselves, but people really show you, like I said, when they care. And to me, they just, bam, it's right there. So this became way more serious and emo than I wanted it to be. And I guess that's how I've always been. But, when it comes to getting the job done, I want to fight this. I want to fight any challenge because I totally trust and believe God is there no matter what. Some days have been really hard the last few weeks. Some of the hardest ever. All of you of that too. You're going through hard times. And, well, of course my signal is getting bad. So I will wrap this up here in a minute. I got a plane flying overhead. I'm not sure if you can hear me clearly still or not. But I'll wrap this up. This was long enough. I want to hear how the new webcam and mic was. This is my first time using it. Got it weeks ago, and a few other things that I had been wanting for recording music for a long time, and then everything happened, and I haven't been able to work on it. So, hey, Mike, thank you. Love you too, brother. Love all you guys. You're all amazing. And so, I'll wrap it up there so I can see how bad my connection was here today and maybe do another one soon. I'll probably do a text post with a couple pictures or something, just because, yeah, sometimes that's better for everybody. So, oh, it's back to normal now? Okay. Thanks, Todd. So, yeah, I'll wrap it up now. Thank you all again a million times over. I appreciate the prayers. Let me know, and our group here, if you need prayers for anything. I'm sure one or two that are reading the threads are going to pick up on it and add you to our prayer list, which, you know, it's not just me, and I don't want this to be about me. It's about all the changes, everything that's happening in our world, everything that God is doing. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than each one of us. And so it's quite a time to be the days that we're living in. And I think the changes that are coming are going to keep being really interesting. And I think a lot of good things are going to keep happening. So without going into all the political kind of side of things, that's what I believe. And so I'm going to keep hoping for that, not just for myself and my own sort of world, but for all of us, because we have had kind of a pretty rough last 4 to 8 years or more. And it would be nice if we could have some good times, maybe some better times. So thank you all again. I really appreciate you all. I'll keep you updated. More updates, probably text and pics soon. And hopefully, I'm praying I can just keep getting a little better, like I've been feeling the last 2 days now, so I can get back to music and just being productive. I like to work and I like to do stuff like a lot of you. So thank you for praying for that and just everything. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Todd. Thanks, everybody, for supporting and watching. And if you're watching my other channels and keeping up at all, I'll probably be doing a lot more videos and lives once I'm able to, just because there's so many things I want to catch up on as far as what natural things I've been doing and what I've learned just in the last month that really helped me to kind of take more control over, okay, these are the issues I have with my body. Here are some pretty much foolproof methods of how I can at least give my body a better chance at just fighting this off or feeling better. So I'd like to share a lot of that kind of stuff with you guys, just because it's been one of those things that I've been enjoying sort of as the independent reporter over the years anyway, and just learning about God's medicines, natural foods. And I'm eating healthier than I ever have been, and I'm loving food more than I ever have been too, because it's like the real authentic ingredients. And yes, it does cost a little bit extra, but I'm also not spending nearly as much on junk and eating out at places that are overpriced and everything. So honestly, I think if you do it smartly and methodically a little bit and just try a little bit at a time, you're not going to spend really any more money going the healthy or organic route for the most part, if you do it balanced and, like I said, if you have a strategy. But if you try to go from one right to the other and you're just buying stuff at random, I wonder if I like this, then yeah, you're gonna spend all your money real quick. But that's what I've found from the last 2 years, is that looking back in hindsight, when I did smart purchases and tried a little bit of this, kind of figure out what I like first and all that, yeah, I'm eating better than before. I'm not craving most of that old junk that I used to eat. I'm craving the new stuff, and I'm feeling better. Even with everything that's going on right now, I can still say that in certain ways, those foods, those medicines have made me feel better. And it's equipping my body to be able to deal with the stress and everything. So I'm sure I still got at least a few months to go in this process. So I'm just going to keep on rolling with the updates whenever I can, and eventually get back to mostly music again, writing and recording. And I want to do more worship music. I was already thinking about that for months and months, but now with this new experience happening, that just seems like one of the best things I could be doing with my time right now, is writing, making worship songs, even just quick ones, piano and vocals, go. It doesn't need to be fancy all the time, full big band projects, even though you guys know I love to do that stuff, but it's so time consuming. And so I was thinking how much I would enjoy to just do some quick projects, quick songs, just to put it out there and hopefully bless more of you. And that's it. And then move on to the next song and do it all over again. So Holly said, this verse always gives me hope. If God is for us, who can be against us? Stay strong in the Lord. So amen. If we have him on our side, and we got that tiny mustard seed of faith, is all he asks, we've already won, because he is our victory, and that's all we need is him. So nobody's learned that lesson harder than me, or has it taken more time to learn that lesson than me. So if I can learn it, everybody can learn it. 𝐚𝐸, keeping you in prayer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I could just keep going on and on, but I will wrap it up there. I assume you guys can hear me okay, because nobody said anything. I think I just got disconnected once and then it came back. So thank you all again. I have another instrumental song that I'm hoping I can put out today or tomorrow. But of course, it's really just whenever I get the chance and feel up to it, get some rest, I can do a new song. But I really want to do so much more soon. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks as always for supporting however you do. And whether it's prayer, happy thoughts, your text on here, replies, comments, and I will keep you posted. But I am as confident as ever, and just like I said, going one day at a time. So you guys keep pushing me forward every day as well. And like I've said many times, it's not doing the whole live thing, and online has never been my preferred method of communication, but I've found the rewards in it by just really trying to bless all of you and making that the focus. It's not about me. So I do want us to use these media things to bless each other. And then, of course, our churches should be one of those main sources that we have. But online is big in our world, so we should be using it. It shouldn't just be entertainment and just casual responses, and that's it. But so I believe that for many years now, and that's why I keep pushing myself to try to do more and find new ways to keep us connected. Because as most of you know, this has not been my favorite place for a lot of things, but I kept coming back because I saw there were advantages. And it's basically all of you that are here are the advantage, because I can keep in touch with more of you. If it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't be here. I would be very happy at the other places. So for the 17th time, I'm going to wrap it up right now. Thank you all very much. I'll see you again soon. And thank you again, Holly. Thank you, 𝐚𝐸. Adios. I've never used this view on my computer. How do I get out of this thing? Where's the end button? Oh, I'll find it eventually. Yeah, I'm usually on the phone when I do this. Oh, here we go. Bye.